Hello children, welcome once again to geography video. See, this time I had been known that I had sent population video of the initial lesson. So we will discuss about population lesson in this video. As you know children, population is a resource. Like other resources, population is important in the overall development of a particular region or a country. While studying the population of a particular region, the various aspects like population growth, population distribution, population density, structure of population have to be considered. The economic and social cultural development of any country gets influenced by its population. The quality of population proves more important than its quantity in the overall development of a country. Now, what is population growth? Population of any region constantly keeps changing due to the following factors. The factors affecting the population growth are as follows. First one is birth rate. Birth rate is the number of live birth per 1000 people in a year. 1000 per 1000 people in a year. And death rate is the number of deaths per 1000 people in a year. Life expectancy is one of the factors affecting the population growth. So, life expectancy is the expected average lifespan of an individual at the time of his or her birth. One more factor affecting the population growth is migration. The movement of an individual or group into an area in migration, or the movement of an individual or group out of an area, is out migration. माइग्रेशन इमाइग्रेशन बोलते. माइग्रेशन म्हणजे गांव छोड़ के दूसरे गांव जाना, और इन माइग्रेशन का मतलब एक गांव से दूसरे गांव में आना. आउट माइग्रेशन का मतलब होता है एक गांव से दूसरे गांव जाना. जहाँ पे जाते वहाँ पे इन माइग्रेशन हो जाएगा, और जहाँ से निकलते हैं वहाँ से आउट माइग्रेशन हो जाएगा. बहुत बार अगर आप दूसरे गांव से आते हैं तो स्कूल में भी आपको माइग्रेशन सर्टिफिकेट मांगते हैं. माइग्रेशन इज जस्ट अ ट्रांसफ़र सर्टिफिकेट मांगते हैं अगर आप स्कूल में एडमिशन लेते हो तो. So, children, you have understood the factors affecting the population growth are birth rate, death rate, life expectancy, migration. The uncontrolled growth of population puts heavy pressure on the natural and man-made resources of a particular region. At that time, it will not be a resource. It will be a curse. Okay. The controlled growth of population leads to the availability of natural and man-made resources in the right proportion. वहीं अगर कंट्रोल्ड ग्रोथ है या फिर प्रोडक्टिव पॉपुलेशन इज गुड, देन इट लीड्स टू द अवेलेबिलिटी ऑफ नेचुरल एंड मैन-मेड रिसोर्सेस इन द राइट proportion. The controlled growth of population is one of the indicators of the development of a region. As our population is not under control, our development is little difficult. Population has been brought under control since many years, but before it was out of control. So now it has been controlled by controlling the birth rates and life expectancy. Everything has been controlled, and we must thanks to our medical department. The controlled growth of population is one of the indicators of the development of a region. One more factor to be discussed is distribution of a population. Physical, economic, political and social factors affect the distribution of a population. Low altitude, plenty of natural resources, urbanization, political stability, suitable climatic conditions, etc. are favorable factors responsible for the dense distribution of a population. Mountainous regions, scarcity of natural resources, limited development of agriculture and industries, wars, political instability, adverse climatic conditions, etc. are unfavorable factors responsible for the sparse population distribution of population. Migration leads to a change in population of a particular region. Migration leads to change in the total volume and structure of a population. Density of a population. One more factor is density of a population. Population density is the ratio of the population of a country to its area. Density of population can be found out by population of a region divided by area of a region. If a particular region has comparatively less area and comparatively more population, it has high density of population, means per square kilometer बहुत से लोग रहते हैं वहाँ पे. अगर जब रीजन कम रहती है और मोर पॉपुलेशन रहती है तो पर स्क्वायर किलोमीटर बहुत सारे लोग रहते हैं. दैट इज थिकली पॉपुलेटेड एरिया. If a particular region has comparatively more area and comparatively less population, like in Australia, then it has a low density of population. Understood? What do you mean by density? Population of a region divided by area of a region will give you the density of a population. Now coming to structure of population. The main categories structure of population are as follows: sex ratio structure, age structure, occupational structure, rural and urban structure, literacy structure. So, sex ratio structure. Subdivisions of a population. Subdivision of a population on the basis of gender. Sex ratio is the number of females per thousand males. If the number of females per thousand males is less, the sex ratio is considered to be low. If the number of females per thousand males is more, the sex ratio is considered to be high. Outmigration of males lead to high sex ratio. Outmigration of males leads to high sex ratio, whereas males have outmigrated, less female birth rate leads to low sex ratio. So children, have you understood about sex ratio structure? Next is age structure. Subdivision of a population as per age groups, helpful in knowing the proportion of active and dependent population. Population between ages of 16 and 59 is considered as a productive population. Population below 15 years is considered as age and above 60 years are considered as a dependent population. So children, you must be knowing now